realized I'm a god. Think I heard a bit when I murder shit. In a moment I'll be taking off a tourniquet. When I burn him and I hit him in the sternum, I don't even gotta enter, but I'm gonna win the tournament. That's what I'm all about.
Alright, so hey guys, Wafflesticks here, joined to you in Clash Royale. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. I've become slowly addicted to it. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a couple of replays. I was playing on my second account, and I found a cool little strategy with the golem and not the golem, but between the mini Pekka or anything hitting like that and has somewhat speed, Valkyra, stuff like that, along with the giant. So basically here I just drop down some stuff to try and distract him, so I can try and get him to defend the right side so I could attack the left. This was the first match that I played when I was well, this was like the fourth match I played, and this was my fourth win, 3-crown win right in a row with this awesome same deck. And I'll be doing a live match for you guys afterwards, and I got the same deck except for instead of Pekka, I have see, I lost my first round there. Then I dropped the Pekka down and the giant, and they go in and absolutely destroy that bomb tower. And they go. Then I just started loading on my lower level attacks, skeletons, spear goblins, minions, goblins. They're all really good for this. You just pile them up on top of behind both of them troops, and they'll just start pounding on whatever tower you're going for, as long as you can get them in there. And then we have the second replay right here. This one was a little bit of a harder one for me. I don't know why it took me so long to actually beat him. This was, I think, the longest match this match took the longest while using this strategy. And first he drops down that fireball. I was lagging a little bit, and I didn't get the memo that we were starting, so I was kind of late to placing down my giant in that. I got my giant down, I got my Pekka down, I started getting skeletons, goblins, and all that down, and just started loading them up. Tower done for, tombstone gone, and then not soon after I saved up and got another giant right in there, and he started pounding. He gets taken on by some minions and takes quite a bit of damage. Then I drop my minions down in there and they take care of him. He drops a witch, and right here he starts making a push, but of course I get a perfect counter attack right here with some goblins and skeletons, I do believe. Yeah, skeletons and goblins made a good defense, and I drop down a bomber, and he hits perfectly right, taking down the witch. I dropped some spear goblins there, and then my tower finishes off the witch before I send in another wave of defense, laying my giant down back a little bit farther, I do believe. I laid down my goblin hut first, and they started going to that giant skeleton. Giant skeletons are really good for this strategy too. They have less hit points, so that's the hard part. So you have to more protect the giant skeleton than the Pekka. So you want to start stacking troops and then put down the giant. And then eventually they start my spear goblins from my goblin hut start stacking up, toss down a giant, and just start stacking my minions up on top. Well, not my minions, but all my attackers and creatures and that all up behind him. I'm not quite sure what to call them. I mean, I just started stacking them up on the back of him, and then eventually I do believe I stacked a second giant. I stacked double giants up. I'm not sure. I do believe. And I clutch win this. I know that much. Like, I just barely won this. I think I was at an 11-second mark win when this happened. Yeah, I think it was 11 seconds, give or take. 13 seconds. Just barely won it. that. Usually I was beating them by the 1 minute mark. The 30-second mark was the longest before that. But I guess we're going to jump right in here to a battle. As you guys can see, I have basically the same setup, except for I placed my fireball for my hut. I replaced my minions for a knight, and I replaced my skeletons for the archers, and then I also replaced my mini Pekka because he's a lower level for barbs, because I am also in the arena 3, and I didn't want to quite lose time there by trying to do that. Okay, so see how we spawn like that? We just want to toss some gobs down. Okay, see how I tried to do that? It's when we shoot in some thing about trying to use both these at the same time is that you need to save up to 10, or at least get close, and then stack them. But I don't want to stack them like I normally do. I want to get them right up and close so they get closer. He can't protect because he just dropped his Pekka. He doesn't have the ability to protect against that. He's done right there. There goes my barbarians and my giant going in, swinging their swords and absolutely destroying that tower as quick as possible. Then we just start stacking right up on top of them too. Now our giant's almost dead, so we want to pop another giant down as soon as possible. Okay, so since he's down, okay, he has a prince down, so we want to try and defend against that. So we can stack some guys up on a knight, and then also now we want to put goblins down to try and get rid of that Pekka. We want him doing too much damage to our tower, because that could mean bad news for us. That's the problem. We got to keep a good line of defense and offense going. So it's kind of hard to play like this if you really want. You got to save up your elixir. You gotta be able to drop it quick. You can't just think about it too much on what you want to do. You just need to do it. You need to go right in, and you see right here, once double goes in, then we just start dropping these and drop some more barbs down. Drop a knight down. He obviously doesn't. He isn't a barbarian bowl, but it doesn't look like he has actual barbs yet, so. Now, since we have that fireball, we're going to drop that right in. We're going to drop this in. Hopefully get some distance damage on that Valkyrie before she comes in. Because Valkyries can mean bad news if you're using a class like this, because you have lots of troops that aren't really, they're grouped, and Valkyries are good for that. I didn't get the 3-star for this one, but we did get a 1-star, and it was a really good one. We kept, oh wait, no, crap. Gotta go for 3-star. Oh, rocket going in. If I had just went for that second tower and not went straight for the king, I probably could have won that. But I did lose, sadly. But even still, it was a great match. GG to that guy, whoever he was. I didn't even check, so I'll have to check afterwards. I hope you guys liked this series that I'm doing with Castle Royale. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys are too. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. And, well, I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.